Alright, letting Cromwell look at whatever else we might have.
Your chattering's starting to wear on me nerves.
You've some part of some sword here, is it? Let me see. You've a hilt and a blade here for a long sword, and a pommel gem with much of its power. I could forge it all into one mighty sword for you. I must be talking about the Equalizer, of course. And this will cost 7,500 gold. I was just hoping she can sell it for... well, more than that. So I'm not really interested in long swords. Let's hope that's true. Alright, so here he is forging the Equalizer. It's another thing I could bring up that dream that she had. Cinderlessinar, I think it was. We saw John Arenicus referred to as the Exile. Now I remember where we first heard that name. That was from the Gypsy.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Kvero Slava at Trade Meet, the fortune teller, told Lilly that a beast of terrible power, calling, I guess, it or him the Exile. So we finally found out who that was. Alright, so here, I guess, is the Equalizer. Forged in the service of Helm, Sword of Neutrality. Terminate extremes. So the further the behavior of a target from true balance, the more potent the damage they suffer. You'd expect something like that to be, I don't know, like a druidic quarterstaff. Bring everybody back to neutrality. Yeah, so look at that. So I guess at the extremes, lawful good or chaotic evil, +3 to hit and +6 damage at the worst. And immunity to charm and confusion. This is going to be tough. Really need to make a decision with all these swords. And she's only holding on to them to give to a hireling for when we face Fire Crag. But I think we already have a... I think it's called Dragon Slayer. Alright, letting Cromwell look at...
Me timber's bad enough without ye bothering me.
anything else. What's this then? Part of a bow? Looks like Gessen's work. You've a proper string made by the great boyar Gessen, but not his shaft. If you find the shaft, bring it to me, and I'll reforge the bow entire for you. I'm trying to remember where we even picked up that bow string. I think that was in the Shadow Thief Guild House. Alright. Wonder what kind of bow that would be. A short bow or a long bow. Might even be something you should be interested in holding on to for the company then. What's this? Gith craftsmanship? Haven't seen this in over a century. Seems you've the blade of a silver sword here. Not much good without the hilt. Best be wary. The Gith won't be pleased if they catch you with this. We've already discovered that. Oh, he's not saying he's can do anything with it though. He mentioned the hilt. Hold on. Where is it? He didn't say anything about the adamantine either. Silver blade. Silver hilt. I'm gonna take these out of the sack in case that's causing a problem. Yoshimo's heart. She has two body parts in here. Hand of Dase, the vampire. All right. Because it doesn't really say how many parts there are, but besides the blade and the hilt, unless there's a pommel, just to double check.
Your chattering's starting to wear on me nerves.
Alright, he's looking at Gessen's bowstring again. So obviously we don't have the shaft for that. Looking at the Gith craftsmanship again. Oh, now he notices it. Good thing we double checked. The hilt and blade of a vorpal silver sword. If you're willing to risk the wrath of the Gith, I'm willing to put it back together for you. Well, she's been risking the wrath of the Gith so far. 7,500 gold. Well, she's hoping she can sell it. She certainly doesn't want to hold on to it. Alright. It's quite a bit of coin we're expending here at Cromwell's. I hope she can make a lot of it back. In some ways, I think she wishes maybe she could even... Thinking about that with the planar sphere, I think it's metal. And I think we're in the middle of summer right now. I'm gonna have to check the journal.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Is that true? Elysius? Yeah, it's August. It's probably the hottest season right now. But maybe she could commission Cromwell to make her something like we saw in the High Hall of Wonders. There was a fan chair, I think they call it the cool sitter. Keep her cool in the planar sphere. That must be awfully hot this time of year. Alright, look at this. Forged, the silver sword. Radiates a dark aura when examined. The blade is so finely sharpened it could slightly sever a head in a single blow. Which is, of course, what this is about. Look at that. 25% chance to kill your opponent outright by, I guess, decapitation. That's actually a good chance when you think about it as, I guess, a fighter with like 2 or 3 attacks per round. It's more than likely to kill your enemy in one round. Alright. Might even, that's the thing, she doesn't want to be attacked by githyanki bands at every turn. Might be something, though, to hold on to. Alright.
What is it? What?
Just want to double check while we're here. Make sure he didn't say anything about the adamantine dust. Yeah, I'm not sure why he saw this, for example, and not the crystal shard. Harp. I don't know if we're missing components for the harp. Don't think so. Just gonna check one more time. Make sure he saw everything in the bag of holding.
Me timber's bad enough without ye bothering me.
Yeah, he's looking at the Gessen bowstring. Nope, that's it. Alright. Equalizer and Silver Sword. If we keep it in that bag of holding, the githyanki won't be able to detect it. And
What?
what is it, non-dimensional space? Alright. Alright, so I think we'll head now to rival barterman's. Not only to trade, but I think also Tios at the Sphere had mentioned he might have a clue as to how to get the Salamic Knights home. He doesn't want to spend too much energy trying to do that. She'd rather just lead them as an unofficial guard in her sphere. But it's worth asking about. Actually, one thing I thought was kind of interesting, I might be able to bring up the Burduskin Dark, which of course is the wine, I think a dark wine we always see, which of course comes from the city of Burdusk. I wanted to talk about the city itself. I think, well, nicknamed Jewel of the Vale for Sunset Vale. You know, I think there's a town crier. I want to stop by there too. See what's new. But it's a city east of Baldur's Gate, and it lies on the same river that Baldur's Gate does. I think it's the Chyanthar River. And it gets its name from its founder, who was Burdusk Orcslayer, a human warrior who essentially drove the orcs out of the area when they founded the city.
How may I assist?
I'll get to what I thought was interesting.
Nature's servant awaits. I am yours.
After we hear the... Oh, what might be new?
I'm actually quite shy!
Sounds like we might have heard this, but in case we haven't, it's been a while. More news of the scurrilous Thilician's empire. Horrors abound as the legions of evil march on Imskar. The ogre mage bitch Kriviznia marches on Imskar with coalitions of kobolds and gripes of goblins. The Twin Towers forces lay in lurking wait. I think we have heard this. Just before dawn, the scourge strikes from the darkness. By high sun, the second army arrives. By day's end, the town lays in ruins. The only survivor of the unholy humanoid wrath is Hydekant Hall, where the citizenry flee the plague of evil. When you hear the bustle of barter break on your horizon, I shall be on my soapbox preaching for the true book. Good business. Alright.
Sir, you look like a man.
Yes?
Yes, I can't remember if we've heard that bit of news. It's irrelevant, though, to Lilly's concerns.
What is it?
Yeah, I think Sir Real Arcalian accidentally sold a scroll to Lady Yuth, I
don't
believe.
usually speak to the likes of you, but hello.
Kelvin's Warding Whip. And I think the reason I might have made that mistake is because alphabetically its only title is Warding Whip. So I think I lost it on the list. Also, just checking in case she has anything new. Doesn't quite look like it, though. No. Alright, I think we're coming into the scrolls that we've sold to Lady Yuth. Symbol Death. Oh. Confusing that with Power Word. I think that's one spell she's looking for. Oh, here we go. Boy, 5,000. Yeah, Kelvin's Warding Whip. Only Warding Whip here in the title. Alright, well, yeah, it probably warrants friends. I think that's it. Okay. She does not have Chaos Shield.
Is it important, peasant?
It's actually something else she wanted to buy. I think we already did, though. Contingency for Imoen. Oh boy. Okay. Warding Whip. Yeah, we didn't even organize these other scrolls. Alright. Hope we don't end up buying duplicates.